Reincarnation is the soul's journey across lifetimes. It's the idea that we are not this body, not this name, not this single story. We are eternal beings returning to learn, to heal, to grow. Every life leaves an imprint. Some memories fade, but others remain. Throughout the history of humankind, we've searched for answers. Why are we here? What happens after death? And what is the true nature of the soul? Evolution is a universal law. But how could a soul truly evolve in just one lifetime? A single life is too short for the full blossoming of what we carry within. To grow, the soul must return again and again, each time in a new body, with new lessons to learn. This is the endless journey of reincarnation. And reincarnation is real. From a very young age, I began remembering another life, not as dreams or fantasies, but as memories, as something deep in my being that could not be denied. I remembered being her, Marilyn Monroe. These memories shaped who I am today. They became a calling, a mission to share a truth that has been hidden for decades. Not only the truth of Marilyn's life, but of her soul. What the world knows about Marilyn Monroe is only a fragment. The real story begins much earlier with a little girl named Norma Jean. I was only 4 years old when the memories began. They came like waves, disjointed at first, but soon they grew clearer, fuller. Not just the images, but the feelings too. I remember being her, a shy child, small for her age, with wide, questioning eyes. A girl who felt invisible, unwanted, and yet always dreaming. I remember her mother, a woman with pale skin, hazel green eyes, and red-brown wavy hair. Her name was Gladys Baker. Gladys told little Norman, "I'm your mother. I'll come for you when our home is ready." But that promise was never kept. Norma was sent from house to house. Strangers saying, "I'll be your mother now." These homes were humble, often cold. I remember a white and red house. The dresses never fit. The shoes pinched her toes. She cried often, but quietly, so no one would hear. The boys on the street teased her, called her a beggar. She waited by the window for her mother to return, but Gladys never came. And sometimes the memories turned darker. I relived moments where fear replaced love, where Gladys, overcome by her own demons, pressed the pillow to Norma's face. I felt the panic, the helplessness of a child betrayed by the one person she still hoped would protect her. There were other homes, other guardians, but love was rare. Some memories haunt me still. Two temporary guardians who crossed every boundary, psychological, physical, even sexual abuse. And the silence that followed. No one to tell, no one to save her. These weren't just flashes. They were visions, full of emotions, truth, and way. A little girl clutching a single rag doll. That doll was her only friend. She played outside with animals, invented stories, escaping to imaginary worlds no one could take from her. But there was one place where Norma felt safe. Her Aunt Anna. There she found kindness, warmth. They prayed together. They cooked together. Aunt Anna taught her forgiveness, and that even after the darkest storm, the sun always returns. She gave Norma a journal and told her, "Write your feelings. Let the paper carry your pain." Norma never stopped writing after that. Even as Marilyn Monroe, she poured her soul into those pages. Many of those diaries still exist, hidden, protected by those who knew her truth. I remember them vividly, and now I started sharing them with the world. As the years passed, little Norma became a teenager, and fate intervened again. To avoid returning to yet another orphanage, she married a young man named James Doughty. She called him Jim. To her, Jim wasn't just a husband. He was a lifeline, a chance at safety, a quiet home, stability. At first, she found comfort in the simplicity of being a housewife, folding clothes, cooking, trying to feel normal. But then, the war came. Jim was sent overseas, and for the first time, Norma had to find her own way. Like many women during World War II, she worked in a factory helping building war materials. That's where it happened. A photographer named David Conover arrived, sent to take pictures of women support the war effort. His camera didn't just capture Norma's image, it captured her essence. He saw it, and for the first time, she saw it as well. That single moment changed everything. She began to model. Then came screen tests, acting lessons, new dreams, dreams that had always lived deep inside her, even as a child with no voice, no home, no hope. When Jean returned from the war, Norma was no longer the same girl. She had awakened. She asked for divorce, knowing she was stepping into the unknown, but feeling that it was her path. That was when Norma Jean began to fade and Marilyn Monroe was born. In the next episode on November 12th, I will take you into the early days of Marilyn's rise. Not the glamorous icon the world worships, but the vulnerable young woman behind the smile. The Marilyn few ever truly knew. There is much more to tell. The truth is deeper than fame. It is filled with light, with sorrow, and with secrets long buried. But I remember. And I will continue to share each memory with you, not just as a story, but as a living truth, a soul speaking across time. Stay with me, because every memory brings us one step closer to the true story of Marilyn Monroe. They try to silence the truth, but truth grows back, stronger, louder, and unstoppable.